So you want to unlock your CyberPowerPC motherboard, you've come to the right place. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. Today, I wondered how to do this myself, so I went to Reddit, of all places, and I figured out how. So this guy named ChilliConCarnage, he wrote this little tutorial here that we're going to follow today. Firstly, we are going to go to our motherboard manufacturer's website, and we're going to download the latest stable version of our BIOS. So for example, mine's B450M Ace Rock. So I went to their website and I went to support and I went to BIOS. Like I said, you want to stay away from these unstable versions and go to the latest stable version, as it will be better for your motherboard. Unless you actually need the AMD AM4 I guess a combo, but I don't. So here, we're going to go to Global, and we're going to download it. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do it. Next, we're going to download Flash Tools. What Flash Tools is going to do for you is this is how we're actually going to upload the ROM onto your motherboard to overwrite your current firmware. So let's go and download that. That's going to be in the description. Right here. These are the two files that are going to do it for you. FlashROM and the CWS DPMI.exe. These are only openable on FreeDOS, which is an operating system we're going to install the bootloader for in the next coming minutes. Next, within that same zip file, we're going to find Rufus. Rufus is how we're going to install the operating system to our USB. Next, we're actually going to open Rufus. You might have just saw a black screen. That was me accepting the user alert dialog. So in device, we're going to select our USB. Make sure it is not selected to your system drive, otherwise it will overwrite all of your data and it will mess up your whole system. That's not good. So make sure it's set to your USB, which mine is, and then go to boot selection. We're going to select FreeDOS, and then on my system I had to click these two checkboxes. If for some reason these two checkboxes don't work for you, or if FreeDOS doesn't boot, just go ahead and go back to Rufus and reformat without these checkboxes. Leave everything under format the same. You can change the label if you want to, and then click start. This will format your drive into a FreeDOS bootloader, which is going to be how we're going to actually add this. And now your drive should look like this. It should have three things: local or locale, auto run, and auto run. So those things are actually going to boot FreeDOS. Next, we're going to go back to the files that you downloaded earlier, the flashrom, and we're going to drag these into the root folder of our FreeDOS bootloader. So you're going to have 5 things now, and then you're going to go back, and your ROM that you downloaded for your motherboard, you're going to drag that also into the root folder. So you will have up to 6 things, no more, no less, and after this, you're done downloading, everything's set up. All you need to do is just run a single command within FreeDOS. So what we're going to do is you're going to power down your computer, open BIOS. How to open BIOS? For me it's F2, it depends on your motherboard. Sometimes it's F11 for booting into drives. I don't exactly know. But you're going to go to your BIOS and you're going to make sure that your compatibility support module, or it's maybe labeled something else for your motherboard, is enabled. If this is not enabled, then this will not work for you, as FreeDOS is an older operating system that is not exactly supported unless you enable the support module for it. After this, you're going to restart your system again, and you're going to load into FreeDOS, which is going to be inside exit, and your USB. Once you load into FreeDOS, you're going to see this screen. This screen is exactly what you want to see. It might be a little different, but it's mostly the same. You're going to see C/ at the bottom, and that's how you know you're in the right place. So your keyboard, all you have to type now is flashrom space -p space internal space -w space and then the name of your ROM file. Exactly. It needs to be case sensitive, otherwise it will not work. So you're going to enter that, and then once this is all typed, click enter. And here's a disclaimer, or more of a warning. Do not turn off your computer during the process of uploading a ROM to your motherboard. This could break your computer, this could break your motherboard, and it will not do good things to your computer at all. So make sure you go through with the process, and you can always revert it later with the same exact way that we installed it, just with the CyberPower ROM. So let it download, and once it's downloaded, you're going to restart your computer yet again, and instead of seeing CyberPower on the front, it's going to see ACE-ROC, and that's how you know it worked. And then, and only then, you can install the latest AM4 CPUs or make use of the features ACE-ROC or your motherboard manufacturer has added since CyberPower has stopped updating their motherboards. Thank you for watching, and I hope this tutorial helped you. Have a good day.